Hey guys, how's it going? It's 8-Bit Eric. We're gonna read a funny Xbox Series X related console. I can't entirely relate to this video or this article because I don't have children, but I do have nieces that are very young, and they have in the past ruined some of my consoles and my games and stuff. So this is a little bit more something fun. This is not exactly a news related piece. We're gonna be reading something from Screen Rant, somebody kind of giving like a little opinion commentary article about some stuff they saw on Reddit, where a Reddit user learned the age-old lesson that new children and new tech don't mix. So this is going to be a funny little read, guys. You guys might relate to this, especially if you have younger children. Before we get into it, though, if you are brand new, if this is your first time to the channel, why don't you go ahead and click that red subscription button down below so you don't miss when I upload. Join the AB Nation, guys. Help get me to 80,000 subscribers. Let's go ahead and read. So it says, new Xbox Series X consoles are already being ruined by children. Oh gosh, this is gonna be good. One Redditor has learned the hard way that children and expensive tech don't mix, and the Xbox Series X paid the price in the process. Oh dear. One Reddit user has learned the age-old lesson that new children and new tech don't mix, and their Xbox Series X has paid the price. While kids are generally adorable additions to any household, and they really are. I love young ones. You know, the pitter-patter, the footsteps, the giggling of happy children, and the crayons and the destruction. It says, they don't value the same objects as other, more grown residents. It's no matter how expensive or rare something is, it's all a matter of if it can be played with. And that hits the nail on the head right there, guys. Adults who make the choice to bring children into the world forego the right to be annoyed when one of the little ones sees Porky Pig break through the Looney Tunes logo, wants on TV, and decide to replicate it every day for months while dad is reading the morning newspaper. Oh, man. The hibbida, that's all, folks. Of course, children often grow up with almost disposable plastic toy facsimiles. How do you pronounce that word? Of many electronics, and that many play a role in the penchant for destroying the best laid plans of those that brought them into the world. Well, there aren't really toy game consoles on the market today. The old Sega Pico and Leapfrog Leapster were kid-friendly video game machines made on the cheap and filled with educational software. There's a big difference between one of those and a game console today, but there's no way for a child to discern that. Alright, going on, it says these rules especially apply to an expensive piece of tech like the Xbox Series X. And my god, is it expensive. $500? What was for months an object of desire can become the canvas for a child's latest masterpiece. Vincent van Gogh, Leonardo da Vinci, Michelangelo. You name the list. We got Pablo Picasso's in the house. The specific example occurred to a Redditor, Instahaj, who shared their child's artwork for others to enjoy and laugh at. Commenters switched between remembering times they fed the VCRs, the stickiest foods in the house, and recommending the original poster returning either the Xbox Series X or their children, oh my gosh, to the store. Unfortunately, it's likely that the warranty has run out on any child that can take a crayon to the side of the next-gen Xbox. So here we go. This is the post. Have kids, they say. It will be great, they say. Oh, man. Poor guy. Poor, unfortunate soul. My gosh, would I be upset? But this can be cleaned. This could be clean. This isn't entirely ruined. You can fix this. Put some elbow grease on it. So it says, as far as Xbox themed news of the weird, this child's art project doesn't even come close to topping the list for launch week. So here we go. We got some more stories. 2 viral stories about the towering Xbox Series X made the rounds. One features Xbox spewing smoke in an attempt to say it was overheated, ending with a tweet from the official Xbox account recommending that players refrain from blowing vape smoke into their consoles. So we talked about that, the vaping. The other had someone attempt to claim that the fan on top of the machine could float a ping pong ball in the air, but lack of video evidence and several third parties attempting to replicate the experiment left it as firmly busted on the Mythbusters scale. So I've heard about the ping pong. I thought about trying it out, but I didn't. So it goes on to say, the clear lesson from this one Reddit user's smudge Xbox Series X is that a house can only have really have room for either a $500 video game machine or a child. Jesus Christ. That's funny. Oh, when choosing between the two, it's good to note that Xboxes only require power rather than constant food. That's fair. That's good. They only make noise when you want them to, and they leave almost no biological residue. You can't argue with that. You cannot argue with that. On the other hand, children give people a sense of meaning and legacy of their lives. So yeah, I mean, you want to continue your legacy, which is valuable but not essential in a year like 2020. They rarely conceive third options to just keep expensive hardware in some sort of glass case where the kids can't reach it. But why go through all that hassle when chunks can be just as good a companion as small humans and mashed potatoes? Cute little read, honestly. Cute little read. Fun little article. Just want to kind of give you guys some funny insight. Maybe give y'all something to laugh about on Thursday since we're heading towards the weekend. Give yourselves something to enjoy. So yeah. Have any of you guys had any issues with your children and your Series X, or maybe even, you know, past expensive merchandise? I do have a funny story of mine because I keep my camera on a tripod usually like right here. For the last few times I was keeping it up here on the desk, but usually about right here on the floor. And one of my youngest nieces a few years back, she was watching like Sophia the First or something, Sophia the Third, Sophia the First, one of those Disney cartoons on Netflix, and she loves to dance like Sophia does in the intro of the cartoon. So she was spinning and all this, and then she just knocked over my tripod, and my camera essentially broke. Like the microphone on top broke, and my initial reaction was anger. I was like, what the hell? Because that was an expensive mic. And then I was like, I can't be mad. It was in the middle of the room. It was right there. It was accessible. That was on me. I jokingly said I wanted to choke slam my niece, but I didn't. I digress. I did not. But yeah, that's my story. I haven't had any consoles or anything crayoned on, but I'd like to know if you guys have had that experience in the past. Let me know in the comment section down below. And guys, if you haven't subscribed yet, hopefully I earned your subscription with this video. Guys, click that red subscription button. It's completely free to do so. I'll see you guys on the next video. Y'all have a good one. Peace out.